The Sydney Sweeney controversy continues. We've been covering this Sydney Sweeney story a little bit on the bonus show. You can take that down, Jane. Too much clickbait there. And I want to talk about a crazy... MAGA's brains are just going over this. Like they wanted so badly some story other than the Epstein story to talk about. And they tried the Obama thing. It's not going great. But then they found this idea that the left was really upset about the Sydney Sweeney American Eagle ad. And they went, yes. And so they've been devoting so much time to it. I'll show that stat and some info about that in a second. But so just if you want more of my analysis, go to the bonus show. The join button, you can click it, boom, and then we have lots of fun talking about stories like this. Sometimes just a little less serious stuff, and I think it was a lot of fun discussing this. But let me show you, Sydney Sweeney is this famous actress and is very notorious for being very beautiful. And so she did an ad for American Eagle where she's doing, for American Eagle, which is like blue jeans, is doing a pun, using the word in two different ways. Genes, like blue jeans, and genes like genetics. So you'll hear it here, and I'll tell you how this led to MAGA's fixation.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has great genes.
Was that the original voiceover? I thought I already heard that with a different voiceover. Someone dubbed Sydney Sweeney has great genes. All right, dude. Sounds good. So then what you saw was like every story all the time, no matter what, all the time. I already used that, but I couldn't think of another one. Always. You had some random people on TikTok and stuff saying that they thought American Eagle was dog whistling by going like, she has great genes and genetics, and my genes are blue and blue genes, but also eyes blue, and she's white and genetics white eugenics. So some people came to a conclusion that I didn't come to. I was kind of confused by it, and that's what I went through in the bonus show. We had a lot of fun. I was very uncomfortable with this whole subject, and I even talked on the phone with someone who I very much respect, and they saw it that way, that there was like weird dog whistling. Some described it as Nazi propaganda. Again, I think if you say that, this is with love. If any of you go, Luke, you suck. No, stop. Shh. We're having fun. But I think that makes you sound ridiculous. I do. / I just don't think anyone's going to get it. Like 1% of people hear you saying, oh, that was like Nazi propaganda. And we'll go, what? They'll be very confused. So for the sake of rationality, let's just say they just wanted to do a gene pun, okay? You could disagree, whatever. But very small number of people were even talking about this. But the right wing exploded over it, saying the left, they just hate white people. They can't handle that she's beautiful and she's white at the same time. And look at this stat. Since Monday, Fox News has spent 85 minutes covering an American Eagle commercial featuring Sydney Sweeney, devoting over 20 segments. Take it down for a second. 20 segments to it. 85 minutes since Monday. And you're thinking, okay, I don't really know what that means in relation to anything. What about the biggest news item that everyone's talking about right now, Epstein and Trump's handling of it? 3 minutes. 3 minutes on the biggest story that they don't want to talk about, and 85 minutes on the left freaking out. All the left, even though I barely saw anyone with any following talking about this. 85 minutes covering that. Look at, just all of the things. So many stories. I guess Stephen Chung had a message saying cancel culture run amok. This warped, moronic, and dense liberal thinking is a big reason why Americans voted the way they did in 2024. They're tired of this BS. Wait. I'm a single issue voter. How does your party feel about Sydney Sweeney's American Eagle ad? No, I know he means like cancel culture in general. But this is why I say, even if you had a little like, are they doing a gene thing? Like genes, like because of something to do with? Shh. Okay. All right. Maybe you'll listen more if I do the same amount of like sensuality. Shh. Don't talk about the genes. People ask how I have good genes. Great energy, never exhausted. See what I did there? It's an acronym. PEP. PEP's how I have such great energy, never exhausted. DrinkPep.com. Support the show, support a family business by going to drinkpep.com. Maybe that'll drive more sales. You never know. Maybe they're onto something. Yeah, there it is. So this is why, because if just don't worry about it. I hate to say it, don't, because then all of a sudden now they have their fun little story. I saw a headline from Fox News we talked about on the bonus show. The left's war on hot women because of this ad. First of all, who's the left? I went and looked at TikToks. There were people, but who? Was Brian Tyler Cohen talking about this? No, except for this. He said, legitimately curious. Has anyone on the left actually attacked the Sweeney ad, or are Republicans inventing an anti-Sweeney Democrat to be angry at and then devoting their lives to fighting a culture war against an imaginary enemy? Right. I told you. This is fun. We could do a JD Vance ad that has his great... Podcast listeners, you won't get that joke, but it's just a very funny photo of JD Vance. Yeah, and then Brett Meiselas said, Step 1, big cultural things happen. Step 2, random people on Twitter and TikTok whine. Step 3, every lazy journalist writes stories about how people are outraged. Step 4, right-wing media blames the left and the Democrats over a story that was wholly manufactured by the media based on random internet posts from people who likely aren't even political. Step 5, repeat. Yes! I credit myself with this entire response. Brett Meiselas only said that because of what I said. Brian Cohen only said that because... No. But this is so predictable. The second I saw one person go, is there something sussy in that? I went, no. And I dove. And I wasn't able to take the bullet. And then, boom, the right wing had their little... I was going to say chew toy. That sounds weird, but I'm picturing them like, oh, they're so excited. But just given the context of everything with this story, it feels a little bit weird. And then you had like one MAGA account saying, when looking at the two polar opposite versions of America being promoted by both parties, I was shocked to discover males between the ages of 18 and 65 are now breaking Republican almost 5-1. Is that true? And it was a split screen between Sydney Sweeney and Pete Buttigieg and an AI photo of him with fake breasts breastfeeding a baby, which is not how he feeds his children. But my goodness. And they kept doing this. They were like, pick your path. And it's like Sydney Sweeney and then somebody else. First of all, cringe. Second of all, Sydney Sweeney, from all I can tell, is probably liberal. Like I saw someone ask Grok, and she's like supported left-wing things before. I don't actually know, but it's not like she came out MAGA. But she's doing ads for like, what is American Eagle conservative? Maybe. Again, I said there could be some weirdo in American Eagle who's thinking, but shut up. Like she did another ad for something called Dude Country that people were saying, like, I'll show you the reaction in a second, but here's the Dude Country ad.
You can take the dude out of the country. You can't take the country out of the dude. Wish you were here.
I think she wishes I was there with her right now on the beach. I love advertisements. It's like, I want Dude Country now because she wants me there. Also, that ad didn't even tell me what Dude Country is. Do you know what it is? Is it a speaker company? Is it a cowboy hat company? Is it a blanket company? From the things she has, tell me, what is Dude Country? He's not, no, it's still, whatever, doesn't matter. So then in response to that, a right-wing account said, breaking, Sydney Sweeney appears in new Hey Dude ad wearing a tight one-piece swimsuit and a cowboy hat. Liberals' heads are going to explode. I love it so much. In response, someone said, I thought conservatives had a better concept of what liberals find upsetting than this. Lol. It is y'all who are having your minds broken by this. I think they wanted more outcry. You're going to find people saying everything about anything. That's just the internet. Now, tell me, Hey Dude is a shoe brand known for its comfortable, lightweight, and flexible. It's Hey Dude Country? Oh, maybe they're saying like Hey Dude Country. Okay, well, the ad didn't tell me anything about that. Maybe if I get Hey Dude shoes, I can go to the beach with Sydney Sweeney. Colby like. I'm kidding.
What the hell?
So yeah, I have fun with it, MAGA. I just have fun. You know, I love that you're having fun, but you're really creeping me out. And I would love, also they do this whole like pop culture has gone MAGA now, which why do you have a monopoly on sensual ads? This is something I said. It was very profound. People wrote to me. They said, wow, so amazing, so smart. You're the philosopher. I said, we have to fight back against a culture that reduces women to their sexuality. True. And men. But obviously it's been more of a problem with women. And promote a culture that doesn't judge or denounce women when they express their sexuality. So I think there's a nice in between there, right? Where you don't, one of the problems we had with every advertisement, every time women appeared in things, it was like this that objectification, right? But if Sydney Sweeney wants to say, I have good genes, hey, I want you on the beach with me, like, that's her right. Right? But when they say pop culture's moved MAGA, which is what they're trying to say, which she hasn't even come out as MAGA, but they're apparently saying beautiful women are MAGA. Okay? We have Taylor Swift. Okay? So, as Chuck Schumer would say, Siri, play Bad Blood. What a time. What a time to be alive. Okay.